Hi everyone, welcome to Kids Connect. If you're viewing my message for the very first time, I want to introduce myself. My name is Lynn Kimplin, and I am the Director of Children and Youth Ministries at the Endwell United Methodist Church. I'm standing in our first and second grade children's church room. My husband Mark and I have been in ministry now for 35 years. My call is to inspire children and youth to love, laugh, and live out God's plan for their life and to follow Jesus. These Kids Connect messages started when our church had to close due to the coronavirus. Our children's church rooms have remained empty since mid-March. It's been a way for me to stay connected with our kids in our community and our church, but more importantly, to keep our kids connected to God while we are social distancing. I'm deeply passionate about children's ministries because statistics show that we have a small window of opportunity between the ages of 5 and 13 to engage a child's heart to the love of God and to help them form their basic moral foundation. God has blessed me with many gifts throughout the years, and I'm very grateful for that, and I give Him all the glory. However, I'm going to be honest, this form of ministry with writing, public speaking, and technology has been hard for me. But please understand, this hardship compared to what people have endured these last couple of months is nothing. Through all of this and through the stories I've heard, I've come to understand that being a Jesus follower doesn't make your life better. It makes you better at life when you do the hard things. I don't take this responsibility lightly, so I humbly come before you and your children to do the hard thing and talk about racism. My heart is grieving for the Black community, and I'm feeling called to say something. I now understand that not saying something is worse than saying the wrong thing. My message is entitled, If I Hear a Who, What Can I Do? And my thoughts are based on the book, Horton, Here's a Who. It's a story about compassion, determination, carrying each other's burdens, and choosing to speak out for what is right. God has placed this book on my heart, and I feel it's appropriate for this Kids Connect message on racism. I have a friend with me today. His name is Horton, and Horton is the elephant in Horton Here's a Who. Some of you may have heard this story. Horton shows us what it means to be a follower of Jesus, and he's here to help me talk to you about a very important subject, racism. Racism means to dislike someone, exclude them, or treat them badly just because of the color of their skin. You see, some people believe they are better than others just because their skin is a different color. If we truly are a follower of Jesus, we are called to love everyone, no matter our differences, beliefs, or skin color. I'm going to summarize one of my favorite books, Horton Here's a Who. Horton shows us that doing the right thing may be the hard thing, but carrying others' burdens is what Jesus calls us to do. In this story, Horton hears a who and shows us what to do. You may ask, who's the who? It's anyone different from you. In the jungle of Newell, splashing in a pool, Horton's life was awesome, normal, and cool. When out of the blue, Horton hears a who. The noise was so faint, he had to move near. He opened his ears and a voice became clear. He stopped to listen to this small speck of dust. This didn't make sense, but his heart he must trust. From way down below in a land that was new, he heard a small voice and knew what to do. It's not enough to say, that's too bad, but to take action on your sad. And that is what Horton did. To stand up for those who are different from you and go against those who say it's not true. It may not be easy to do the right thing because following Jesus is just not a fling. Love was working through Horton's heart, and holding up the who's was just the start. He carried the who's with compassion and kind to be a voice where others are blind. That no matter the difference we all seem to have, when we follow our hearts, Jesus is glad. So if you hear a who, let's learn from Horton of what to do. Stop, listen, stand up, carry each other's burdens, and love all people. That's how to follow Jesus. Love and miss you all.